Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I'm going to be talking about the 2007 movie Nancy Drew. So the reason I'm talking about the 2007 movie Nancy Drew is I just watched it again. So my daughter is 18 now, and so 2007, that was exactly 10 years ago. When my daughter was 8 years old, I took her to see Nancy Drew in the theaters. It starred Emma Roberts, who was Julia Roberts' niece. And it was a wonderful film. I really, really liked that film a lot. It's actually, it is definitely my favorite sleuthing teen film. So, you know, it was a really wonderful film, and I highly encourage you to go watch it. So it's about a mystery-solving teenager, and of course named Nancy Drew, and it's based on just a long series of books, which I think the book series have continued to go on, and they'll just refresh it every 10 or 20 years, give it new covers, new writers, which is great. I think it's fantastic. There's like over 100 Nancy Drew novels, right? So. The reason why I'm talking about this today is because of Ghost in the Shell 2017. So I think Nancy Drew 2007 is a movie that wasn't given a fair shake by the reviewers and by the public, okay? Now, I'm going to admit, Nancy Drew 2007, I think Nancy Drew was perfectly cast. Emma Roberts did a fantastic job of really bringing that character to life. One of the things that was really unique and wonderful about the film was Nancy Drew is a character that came out of the 50s, right? And so in the film, they show Nancy Drew as like in this small town that's very much like the 50s, but then she goes to California and it's completely modern. And it's this small town girl goes to a big city, and it was just really a wonderful film. I really loved it. It was funny. Nancy Drew herself as a sleuth. Oh, that's another thing. She's always telling her dad, "Hey, I need to. I'm going to stop sleuthing," because every time she sleuths. By the way, I love that they use that term. Like they made it a verb, like sleuthing, with like crime solving, mystery solving. It was really good. It was just really lighthearted and fun. It had this really wonderful sense of style. The clothes that they put Nancy Drew in were like all 50s style, and it really kind of set her apart from all of the, all the modern girls. And, but even that, like, there's kind of like this mean girl vibe in it, but at the end, the mean girls really become Nancy Drew's friend, and, she's able to, bring them onto her side, and, it's a movie about friendship and sleuthing and fashion and all those kind of things. Now, the movie had some problems, right? It didn't have the most cohesive mystery, and that is a problem. Like, it should have had a really strong, concise mystery with a very clear, with a villain you cared about, and it really didn't have that, right? But in my opinion, I really think as the movie-going public, we need to start recognizing when a movie is historically important. And I really feel that Nancy Drew was a historically important film. This isn't a part of Americana. This is a part of American history. Those books have meant a lot to a lot of boys and girls, for decades. And I think this movie should have gotten a sequel. It didn't do huge numbers, but I really think it should have earned, it should have gotten a sequel. It wasn't going to be that expensive to make, and I really feel like it should have gotten another try. I would love to see somebody do a Nancy Drew movie right now with Emma Roberts. I think that would be amazing, right? Because she'd be about 26, and I'd just pick it up right there, wherever she's at, like whether she's, and just go with it. And the reason why is I really think Emma Roberts did a great job as Nancy Drew. I think there was issues with the writing, with the mystery itself. I think there were, some of the child actors, it's hard to get good child actors, but not nowadays. We're much better at it today than we've ever been. Stranger Things, just, get whoever did Stranger Things, get them on board if possible. But I really, really feel like the young women of today really kind of need Nancy Drew there on the screen, on the big screen. And I really hope that somebody will pick this up and carry it forward. I really appreciate you guys' patience. I know I talked a lot about Ghost in the Shell 2017. It's really been on my mind a lot. I was really hoping that movie was going to be successful, because I was very excited for the anime, the live-action anime wave, and it really made me think, what are the movies that really didn't get a fair shake? And I think 2007 live-action Nancy Drew is a movie that didn't get a fair shake. So, hey, maybe I could be the guy that gets the ball rolling for this. We're getting a third season of Teen Titans. That's fantastic. I would really like to see Nancy Drew. Optimally, I would love to see Nancy Drew relaunched. I would like to see Nancy Drew remade with Emma Roberts right now at her current age, and then knock out 2 or 3 more. Knock out 2 more. Give me a trilogy, and then let's have a new Nancy Drew 5 years from now. I would love that. Or if Hollywood really thinks they have to reboot it with, a younger person, although, Emma Roberts is 26 right now. That's pretty young, in my opinion. But if they had to, I'd love to see a reboot of it. Nancy Drew is too good of an intellectual property to just be sitting there doing nothing. So, give it a watch. And if you do, share it on Facebook. Put it out there and tell other people to watch it too. It's a fun movie, and also it's a really fun movie if you have sons or daughters. It's a great movie to sit down and watch with them. It's really a good film. It's a unique film, and I really think that Nancy Drew belongs on the big screen. Thank you. Take care, everybody.